Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Kodash, Dabba, and the apostles, and that was a great millstone. I'm going to get straight to it, man. 20 painful photos proving that our earth is dying. All right, first and foremost, the name of this lesson is called If a Man Sin Against God. All right. And it's based off a precept in 1 Samuel chapter 2, verses 25. And I'm gonna come back to this article, but I'm gonna read the precept first. Slakia. All right, so this is 1 Samuel chapter 2, verses 25. And it reads, it says, if one man sin against another, the judge shall judge him. But if a man sin against the Lord, who shall entreat for him? All right. Notwithstanding, they hearken not unto the voice of their father, because the Lord will slay them. But, the point being, who shall entreat for him? If a man sin against the Lord, all right. And the answer is no one, man. All right. No one can say the so-called white man. All right. Esau, the leaders of these corporatocracies, these umbrella corporations who control everything, every natural resource, who's spinning up the resource of the world to pretty much to gain more profit and to destroy the earth more and more. All right. But yeah, man. So who's gonna entreat him for it? Who's gonna entreat the so-called white man? See, you got a lot of people want to save the so-called white man, especially our people. You say anything about the so-called white man, they jump they jump out their skin to save this fellow, man. This base person, this evil, sadistic, psychotic people, man. And we're talking about the elites of them. But as the leaders of the people, as the leaders, so are the people. Okay, according to Ecclesiasticus chapter 10. But who's going to entreat them for destroying the earth, man? I got a few scriptures. I'm gonna go through these 20 reasons why the earth is dying, and then I'm gonna go get them precepts. And Lord willing, you brothers are edified, man. It says environmental workers clear thousands of dead pigs from the Shanghai River. All right. This factory pumps pollution into the forest air. Okay. And you got a lot of people say, well, you got different corporations owned by different nationalities. Look, man, the so-called white man was given the whole earth to rule, the whole earth. All right. He sets the examples. All right. So, in fact, just to dispute that, man, because you got a lot of bobbleheads out here, man. All right. Just to dispute that really quick. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verses 1. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. So, and there's more to it. There's more scriptures to it, man. They were given the earth, man, according to Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who the most wicked? Who are the most powerful? The so-called white man. All right. And his corporatocracies, and his banks and central banks. Okay. All right. So they have influenced the world to a certain standard, man. And for the most part, they're in league. All these other nations, whether it be Chinese, Arabic, African, we talking about Hamitic. We ain't talking about the Shemites that's among those Africans in West Africa. They're all in bed together, man. They're in bed together to keep us at the bottom of the totem pole, according to Psalms 83. All right. And 1 and on down, man. It tell you all the nations that's against us. All right. So here we go. Verse 3. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. All right. It says the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. So in due time, the Most High is going to set up, all right, an individual, that individual being Yahushai. All right. He's going to set him up to ultimately rule the earth in righteousness. All right. In his fullness, because we haven't witnessed righteousness ruling this earth. We only seen the wicked. We only seen the wicked rule the earth. All right. This is Job 9:24, you know. We don't expect you Christians to even understand this. You know, you're going to stick to your Christian ideals, which don't have nothing to do with the scriptures. And you're going to keep being reprobates, period. And being blind to what's going on in the world. All right. Because you don't want to call out the devil for who they are, who they truly are. All right. You call yourself believing in God, believing in the Bible, but you don't believe in his words, period. You know, you call yourself a Christian. The real Christians are Israelites. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So who has the power, the unadulterated power to change the faces of the judges, being Yahushua, whom the world calls Jesus Christ. All right. They have iconoclasm and reconnaissance. Renaissance. All right. They're able to do that with their power, man. They're able to be wicked in this earth and move about this earth in a way which other people can't advance, you know. But Salaki for ranting. But, you know, and that's just to people that say, you know, well, God, he has control of the earth. You know, you always got those smart asses who always, you know, try to hit off certain questions that they think people can answer. And, you know, all the answers in the scriptures. OK. He the one that the Most High sets up the kings, and he set up the so-called white man, to rule the earth. OK. All right, Salakia. Daniel 4:17, just to prove my point, man. This matter is it by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over it the basis of men. All right. So the Most High ultimately sets up the rulers of the earth, and he set up the so-called white man to rule this earth. All right. He set up the wicked. OK. Proverbs 16:4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. All right. So he set the wicked. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, but he's setting up reserving the wicked for the day of evil, as the scriptures say, verse 4. All right. And then, you know, as it goes, I'll read verse 5, man, because it's edifying. It says, everyone that is proud is in heart is an abomination to the Lord. So who are the most proud in heart, man? And then meaning your mind. All right. Who's the one that's walking around this earth with the, you know, the proudest? All right. You so-called white men. All right. You and your corporatocracy. All right. You own every corporation in the world, from Coca-Cola to damn it, Charmin tissue. All right. And in fact, you poison a lot of your products. All right. Speaking to the wicked. I'm talking to the wicked, man. You know. And that's why you ban our videos and shut down our websites, because we're telling the truth on you. All right. So. But your time is almost up, man. Can't nobody save you from the wrath to come, man. And you got our people trying to do it the most. All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon 12:12. It says, for who shall say, what hast thou done? Or who shall withstand thy judgment? Or who shall accuse thee for the nations that perish, whom thou made? Or who shall come to stand against thee to be revenged for the unrighteous man? Ain't nobody gonna be able to stop this thing, man. There's nobody gonna be able to say, oh, why are you doing this to the wicked? I know you Christians will love to say that, because you Christians get along to go along. You justify the wicked for reward. All right. And you put away judgment, man. You never put forth judgment. You never put forth justice. All right. That's why Psalms 94:16 say what it say, man. That's why the scriptures say what it say. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? All right. Unless the Lord hath been my help. Now, look, you Christians not going to do it. All right. You niggas out here that's claiming y'all for the Lord and y'all doing the Lord's work. Y'all not being watchmen, as the scriptures say, man. You're not lifting up that standard. You're not calling out the wicked for whom they are. All right. In fact, you're chilling with your thumbs twiddling your thumbs and sitting on your damn thumbs, man. All right. Hold on, Salakia. Everybody want to say the goddamn white man, man. Let's go back to these, man, because it gets dirty. No pun intended. The dirty secrets of the Great Wall of China. Look at that waste. All right. Oh, that's just one area. You're a false prophet. Yeah, all right. All right. The deforestation has taken this koala's home, right along with a lot of other koalas, man. All right. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of animals being displaced because of the so-called white man. Ruining their natural habitat, ruining the economy, man, or the economic structure. All right. Look at this. This tortoise was trapped in plastic, so its body was painfully forced to grow around the can wrapper. All right. That's what polluting the oceans will do. All right. So even the marine life or the oceanic life are miserable, man. Miserable, man. But everybody want to say this goddamn white man. And we're talking about the elites. All right. And nobody going to be able to save their ass, man. Pollution, smog over Mexico City. All right. Look at that. That's not clear air. All right. That's poisonous gas. OK. The infamous smog cloud over Los Angeles, just in case you thought it wasn't close to home. Look at that. You can barely see across the plain. All right. Dead fish float down a fully polluted river. You got fully polluted rivers, man, here in America, here all over the world, man. All right. And there's been fish dying in massive numbers and nobody says anything about it. Nobody. You have a few alternative news outlets. They might say a few things about them. A lot of them are diligent and they keep us updated. Number 9, in Hong Kong, authorities have set up fake skyline boards for tourists. The actual polluted skyline can be seen in the background. Polluted. That's the smog over. That might be Venezuela. Slovakia. It might be Brazil. OK. The sickening reality of water pollution in China. Look at there. What is that? That's all waste. All right. As a leader, so are the people, man. The bird dies suffocated by oil. Who owns the oil refineries? You Arabs, you Israelites, mainly the so-called white man. All right. That's why you had a petrodollar. OK. And China's trying to get in that spectrum, too, with the petro yuan. All right. So the bill falls on the so-called white man and every other nation that's following them, because we have absolutely no control over the earth to keep the maintenance over it, man. Because obviously somebody is doing a pretty fucked up job. And excuse the language. In China, this child drinks from a polluted stream. This boy swims through the refuse each morning, trawling to find anything he can sell. Another polluted river in China. Toxic algae consumes this river. And man, come on, man. This is in various places all over the earth, not just in one place. It just doesn't happen in one place for you idiots out there. And for you idiots that like to brush things aside, you keep brushing things aside, man, because your terror awaits, man. That day of evil is coming for you people who are on this earth and who don't give a shit about it. All right. Or who's not saying anything about it. Look at this. The seal struggles against plastic. All right. So the gist of this, man, the earth is suffering, man. All right. California Lake, Shasta at its record low. You're talking about a drought. All right. In America. OK, one of the worst droughts that it has had ever, man. And it's been over years, since 2011, even before that, man. It says this disgusting lake is the main source of water for Jakarta, the capital city of Indonesia, a city of 14 million people. And guess who has corporations over there? All right. Guess who's polluting the water? ExxonMobil and these other different corporate entities, man. The Yellow River in China. All right. You pretty much get the gist, man. An oil pipeline has exploded in Shandong, China. All right. So these are the things that's taking place, man, on this earth, thanks to the so-called white man. And for you faggots, it's always got a problem with me saying that. You know, you always want to cover somebody else's ass, man. It's going to be a time where you're going to have to cover your own ass. You got to answer for what the hell you've been saying. All right. So, Salakia. So Psalms, I'm going to go Psalms 102. All right. Because the Lord created the earth, man. And they're fighting against the Lord. All right. Their transgression is against the Most High. All right. And that's why I read 1 Samuel 2 and 25. Okay. So this is Psalms 102 and 25. Of old hast thou laid the foundations of the earth, and the heavens are the work of thy hands. All right. They shall perish, but thou shalt endure. Yea, all of them shall wax old like a garment, as a vesture shalt thou change them, and they shall be changed. But thou art the same, and thy years shall have no end. The children of thy servants shall continue, and their seed shall be established before thee. All right. So the point is, the Most High has created the earth, man. All right. He has laid the foundations of the earth. It's the work of his hands. OK. And that's why you're going to be moved out the way, so-called white man. All right. Here we go. And I'm going to close out in a little bit. Just give me a second. Slocky. No, it's not 10. Yeah, it is. 10 and 8. Or 8 and 10. Slocky. I was right. Here we go. Slocky. Sirach 10 and 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. All right. And, you know, it goes on, man. It's a good chapter. But, they're going to get their kingdom taken away because the unrighteous dealings, man. So your current rulers, the current people that set the social standard, the social structure of this world, they're going to be moved out of power, man. And that seat is only going to be vacant. Really, is not going to be vacant. All right. Because the scriptures say we shall take the kingdom. All right. So Yahweh Shai, whom the world calls Jesus Christ. All right. Said he was going to take the kingdom, man. Look at that. Daniel 7:8, and I can get into some prophecy because this is a book of prophecy right here in Daniel. It was talking about the four beasts, man. That's the four rulerships of the earth. Okay. It says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. All right. So there's going to be pretty much bloodshed, man. The Most High is going to take it. All right. By force. All right. He's not going to come up and ask, the so-called white man who's the devil, according to the Bible. The adversaries, the main adversaries of the Most High in the world, This is Revelations 11:18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, in the time of the dead, that they should be judged. All right. And thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the power. Hey, the dead represents the other nations. You Moabites, which are Chinese, you Ammonites, which are Japanese. Okay. You Hamites, which they call you Africans. I don't know why they call you by the name of a white man and celebrate it. All right. You Hamitic tribes. All right. Cushites, you Ethiopians. Okay. And you Egyptians. All right. You're going to be judged, man. You Ishmaelites. Okay. It says that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets. And there, yes, there's prophets in this time, right now as we speak. All right. And to the saints and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. All right. And there you have it, man. I'm going to close out on that one because y'all going to get it, man, one way or another. And I'm going to leave it at that. Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakha Kodash, Barakathum, Double Honesty Apostles and Elders at Great Millstone. Hey, Shalom.